Good morning, beautiful friends. It's me, Bobby, coming to you again today with another lesson of the light. And today's lesson is called The Secret to Life. And what contributes to the secret to life is the reasons why we are here. So I want to talk first of all about, I believe the reasons we are here. Number one is to experience joy, great happiness, and living in the moment and appreciating what we have and appreciating how far we've come and knowing how loved we are, because we are. We are all so loved. And to recognize that is a real gift. And in learning how to pass that on, we need to experience and understand the capacity that we have to love. And there's a little story about a boy that had a dog that was old and sick and had to be put down. And he witnessed the euthanization of the dog. And when the parents and the vet were talking about how they didn't realize, they didn't know why a dog would live, a shorter lifespan than a person, the little boy said, "I know why. It's because when people are born, they're supposed to learn how to be nice and how to love one another and how to accept one another. But dogs already know that, so they don't have to stay as long." So yes, it's our lesson in life to learn how to love, to have the capacity and pass it on, and to really understand how important and how all-encompassing that is. Another thing that I think that we're here for is to expand the universe, to learn, to teach, and to lead by example. And when we teach the wisdom that we have earned and learned, it expands another's life. And that's what we all do. We are all here to expand the world for other generations, for the next generation. And in doing that, of course, we're going to be learning lessons. Life is not always joyous. Sometimes it can be very taxing, very challenging. And one time when my son was in junior high, he was in a timeout, and he opens the door to his bedroom, and he comes out and he says, "Mom," with tears in his eyes, "can you tell me everything I could ever do wrong so I can just learn all my lessons now and just take all my punishment now and just get it over with so I never have to do this again?" And I told him, "Son, I'm so sorry. It doesn't work that way." I said, "I'm your mom, and I've been here for 30 more years than you have, and I'm still learning from the lessons. You might not make the same mistake twice, but you're always going to be learning. You're always going to be making mistakes, and you're always going to be growing." And I said, that's part of life. That's how you learn. And so you teach your children, lead by example, and that way they can become responsible adults and teach their children. And it's just, it's a perpetual lesson that we all need to learn, and then we pass those things on, and they make a difference in the life of another. The other thing I believe that we are supposed to learn from why we are here is to light the way of someone who is having a problem in their life. I think we are meant to reach out and take the hand of someone whose light is dim, and to help them along their path so that their light becomes brilliant again. We all have that light inside of us, and it's very important that we reach out to those that are less fortunate and share our compassion, because it's a given that it doesn't matter who you are or how much you have. Money can't buy you happiness or love or compassion. So it might be someone that would surprise you, that doesn't have it going on as much as you think they do. Just be there for whoever needs to have that hand to hold, just to kind of help them steer back onto the right path. I think that's why we're here. And I believe that the secret to life, as Curly from City Slickers explained to Billy Crystal, when Curly said, you know, the secret to life is one thing, just one thing. And of course, Billy Crystal, needed to hear what that was. What was the secret to life? What is it? And so when it was finally brought to light, the secret to life, that was one thing, was different for everybody. And that one thing was the gift that we each possess. We are all blessed with something that we are gifted at. And it's important to share that gift with the world. Don't die with the music inside you. And speaking of music, Carlos Nakai, who is a famous Native American flute player, has some beautiful music that I've heard. And there was one new album that he had out that I hadn't heard before, and I was in a class, and that music was playing in class, and I asked my teacher, I said, what is that beautiful music? And she said, that's Carlos Nakai. And I said, yes, I know I know the artist, but I said, what is that he's playing? And she said, that's his new album called Carry the Gift. So this man knew that the gift that he was given was something that he was blessed with for his life here on earth. He realized that the music was not of him, but came through him. And it was like an angel's song. And that's because he appreciated the fact that not only was he given this gift to carry, but he appreciated where it came from, and he always gave thanks for that. So remember who gave you that gift. And it was a blessing that you are supposed to share. Please share it. Please share it. It's important. Other people need to hear and see and know and experience the light that you have inside of you. So pass that on. That's the expansion of the universe that we are here to create and contribute to. So thank you very much. And if you got something from this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And we'll talk to you again later. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.